lives one day at a time. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. They're here to get your day going fine. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. And here's your host, Miss Kim Robinson.
But thank you, Lord. I can't help but lift my voice. When burdens were heavy, you raised me and gave me strength. I needed to go on. I can't help but praise your name. I can't help but lift my hands. Yeah, when I strayed away, you forgave me and saved me and gave me another chance. So many things you've given I did not deserve and didn't earn. You could have just chose to give up on me. Instead, you've always taken care of me. You've held me, you've kept me, you've loved me through good times and bad times. I thank you, Lord. Said I thank you. Thank you for all that you've done for me, Lord. Thank you for turning my feelings into day. Ooh, I can't help but give you my all. I can't help but try my best, yes. I know I can lean on you, count on you. I can depend on you. With you, I'm truly blessed. I can't help but love you right. And I can't help but try to do right by you. Lord, you called me your own, and you made me belong, all in spite of the wrong I do. After all of my mistakes, you should have just turned and walked away. You held me when I felt like giving up. When I slipped and fell down, you picked me up. You constantly show me you love me. You show you think of me. I praise you.
Yes. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. Oh wow, praise God. I am excited. We have a special interview tonight, and we know this isn't your average interview tonight because I have on the line tonight is Miss Beverly Brown, which is a best-selling author. She volunteers. She gives her heart in everything. If you are on social media, you see this woman, this bright light, supporting. She's volunteering. She's the cheerleader. She's that prayer. She's that sister, ride or die, I got you, love you, unconditional love. So I could go on and on. I could go on and on, but without further ado, yes, Beverly Brown, please, please, please. It's an honor to be with you tonight. I'm just extremely proud of you as well. But I could just go on and on, but let me just introduce you to everybody. You could just share your name, just share a little bit about yourself. I'm just so pleased to have you on Talk the Walk on Elation Radio tonight. So if you could just please share a little bit about yourself so people can just hear the love from your heart. So who is Beverly Brown?
Well, first of all, Christina, thank you so much for having me on the show. Those accolades are really, really, really wonderful. And I just want to say, I definitely feel the same about you ever since we first met. So you are one of those really, really gifted persons, and I want people to know that as well. But just to let everybody, I love you more. Just to let everybody know, my name is Beverly Brown. I am a dream steerer, and a lot of people ask, and that is a person that steers you towards your God-given goals and dreams. That is my passion. I just love talking to people about what their goals and dreams are all about, and that is what I do, and that is what I try to share and make sure everybody is able to do, which has led me to the part of just writing a book that's called You Can Do It, which is what we're mainly going to talk about tonight. I want to be able to share with the audience tonight that hopefully whatever they're getting from this particular message or from whatever this interview, that they can feel my heart, know that I'm a person passionate about what your dreams and goals are. And I just want you to know that, to believe in yourself, to know that there's somebody out there for you, to know that God has given you, each and every one of us, some sort of goal or dream or even just a gift to even help somebody else. And that is the main thing I want to be able to at least be able to say tonight to the audience.
Amen. See, I'm like, tell me about you, and you're over here motivating. Let me inspire people first. See, that's
so
what I love about you. I know.
They always say that. It's Beverly. We ask you to talk about you, and you go off on the tangent talking about everybody else.
No, but that's just
so not about me at all.
But you know what? And that's what I love about you, because it's just. But, and that's the thing. So the woman, Beverly Brown, I mean, you're a best-selling author, but rewind back a little bit to those that, we're rewinding back just a little bit, because before, we hear you. We know you're empowering. You're amazing, absolutely incredible, extremely supportive.
I will
but
rewind
Beverly Brown, tell me about her, that woman. You're so amazing.
I will rewind then, because I'm very proud to say that I am, I was actually a single mother at the age of 15, and I have one of the most beautifulest daughters that God could have ever blessed me with. And on top of that, she has given me 4 fabulous and beautiful grandkids. Unfortunately, one of them is in heaven now, that passed when he was 5 to a drowning, but I have 3 beautiful, wonderful, extraordinary grandchildren, and that is what keeps me going. I became a mother at such an early age, but at the same time, I was able to finish college and be the first person to finish college in my family, even being a single mother. I had 6 wonderful sisters and 3 brothers that, took me through that being a teenage mother at the time. And to me, they were her mother for like the first 8 years of her life. So fast forwarding past that, of course, received my college degree and worked for corporate America for about, over 25 years. And the only thing I can say about that is I have no regrets about it, but that just led me to the part of knowing that I was definitely an entrepreneur. Working for corporate America, all I could just keep thinking about is, the last job I had was about going to people's stores and talking to them about their stores. I was supposed to be, you guys remember when Sprint first came out? How long ago that was? I mean, when cell phones first started coming out, I was one of the account executives to do cell phones. That was the funniest part. And I was
no, okay.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
So
Well, then we need to go ahead. Well, I'm going to interject really, really quick because we need to have a part 2 because I need to hear your youth secrets.
Right.
That's going to be in a whole other show because you look amazing. You've been drinking from the fountain of youth, or you have your skin, whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing it. You look amazing. So continue on.
Thank you. I'm going to fast forward, but I just said that to say this, that corporate America woke me up to the point of saying that I wanted to help other people with their businesses. And that's where I got the epiphany that I would become a consultant. And a lot of them would just tell me, well, Beverly, why don't you start your own business consulting with people? And I did. And just to let everybody know, I am from New Orleans originally, and I was there during Katrina at the time, and that was another transition in my life because I ended up going to Cleveland, Ohio, which I have to say was not my will. It was God's. But it was one of the best decisions that I listened to because I wasn't listening at first, and that's to let people know that sometimes you have to be so in tune to what God's saying rather than what you want. And I had no intentions of going to Cleveland, Ohio, and I ended up staying there for 8 years and encompassing a family of people that's almost as big as my family in New Orleans because they just embraced me and they loved me. So started my consulting business again. I even ended up with a little television show to inspire people to do that. And fast forward to real, like I said, this is just a preemptive part of our show. I am a 2-time breast cancer survivor. And this last time, I'm really, really going to say that God placed me to come here to Arizona to be with my daughter. Not only to mend physically from the second time of having breast cancer and major surgery, but to also to heal spiritually and mentally as far as all the things and the baggage that I had as being a young mother at her age, at my age, and not being the mother that I thought I could be at the time. So it's a healing process, and my God, it has worked, and I just thank Him that you never know what happens in your life that causes a transition. And like I said, if you're in tune to the Spirit and you're leading you, He will put you in the places where you need to be, and it'll start a healing process or a promotion process or whatever. So this is how I ended up in Ohio, and fast forwarding again with the consulting business, and now I'm an author of 2 books as well.
Yes, and that's what I wanted. I mean, I applaud you and I commend you. So hearing what you just shared, which thank you for that, how did you go from all of these experiences and all of this? I mean, how did you get from that to the book? You Can Do It. And I know you went back. You had the title, You Can Do It, but you went back and then you added that, whatever it, and that you emphasized that. Whatever it is, and I'm like, yes. So explain why you a little bit about that from your experience transitioning to a best-selling co-author.
Right.
Best-selling author. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I do just like I said. When you're just in tune, God will just drop something in your spirit. And when it just came to me. It's like I just want to write a book to let people know that they can do it. And the You Can Do It first came out, and like you said, I kind of I did some pre-sales just to get a feel for people to see if they would order the books, and oh my God, I put it out, and I had like over 60 sales in a matter of days, and I hadn't even published the book. I had just put a blank book out there with just You Can Do It with a black and white cover. And people responded to it, and mainly was because of the previous book, which was Empowering Women to Succeed. And I hope to think that it was also from me, and they know my heart, that whatever I'm doing, it's about what God wants people to do. And I'm glad you brought up the part that I added whatever it is, because a lot of people said, do what? You say, you can do what? And I'm like, okay, you're right. I guess maybe I should add something. And actually, it is whatever whatever it is, you can do it. Because we're all different. We're all entitled. We all have different visions. We all have different goals. We all have different things we want to accomplish. And it's not even about just entrepreneurship. If you want to promote your job, if you want to, graduate college, if you want to go back to college, if you want to lose weight, it's about whatever it is.
Yes, I love that.
You can do it, and that's how I added the whatever it is to that.
Amen, and I love that because and that's that, you can do it. We hear that. We're like, yes, and yeah, we can, but then you hold on to that whatever it is, and I love that emphasis because then it literally makes you think, well, what is it that I want to do? You know what I mean? So then it's like, and I love that. So, and I know in chapter 3, you have you can do it, whatever it is. In chapter 3, you have believe in yourself. I love that. But see, once again, you got that emphasis. Because but how could you, just for those that, are interested in buying the book, and, we thank you for those that have, pre-ordered, but how, just if you can give some tips, for those that are listening that, and that was me a few years ago. I had someone, like yourself that taught me how to believe in myself. I was giving, putting out so much to others because we love helping and serving. But at the same time, I realized, this is literally like 5 years ago, I realized that I didn't believe in myself. I was just kind of going with the flow. So for those that can relate to that and are listening tonight, so for that chapter 3, believe in yourself, where would you say, like, how could people kind of tap into that to where they can begin to actually believing in themselves? Like, what would they do?
Well, first of all, it starts with you building your own confidence.
Yeah.
We, like you said, you were a giver. I mean, you always gave, you always, you tended to other people, and you gave and you gave and you gave. But at the same time, you're always doubting, are you really doing the right thing? Are you doing what it is? You have to actually pray to God and say, Lord, show me things, or show me people that are in my life that will just give me the confidence to say that I believe in myself. Because a lot of my belief comes from my friends and my family. You will find one person. I mean, I have, several people that I just call them my number one cheerleaders. If I get down on myself and I said, I'm having a bad week, I know there are at least 4 people that I can call and say, you know what, I'm feeling this about myself. And they'll, talk back to me and say, girl, are you crazy? You can do this. You can do that. You're capable of doing that. You have such a story to tell. You need other people to build you up, and God will send those people to you. I mean, we go to church and we listen to the sermons and everything else, but we have to hear people tell us that we're worth something, that what we are
amen,
is worth something, and it's a good thing, and they see it. That builds your confidence up, and I'm serious. That, among anything, builds your confidence up. I mean, I thank God I have a daughter that believes in me, my family that believes in me, friends that believe in me. I'm sure there are some that don't believe in me, and some of my friends, they believe in, my family believe in what I do, but they caution me because they know I do crazy things. But that's what dreamers and visionaries do. You do a little something crazy because it's in your heart and you have a passion to do it, and you're so doubtful. Is anybody going to like it? Are they going to think I'm crazy for doing this? You're going to get that feedback, but you got to have a person in your corner that's hoorahing you up, saying, you know what, I think your idea is just awesome. I think we should just run with it. I think you should research it. I think you should find out what you need to do. I think you need to talk to somebody. I think you need to get a mentor. I think you need to pray on it even more for guidance. That's what you need to believe and to get your belief system at a level that you just can't turn around, no matter what it is you decide to do. Because now you have these people counting on you, to do this.
And holding you accountable.
You can't let them down. Yes. And you can't let them down, and you don't want to let them down. So that belief system has to escalate. So that's the next step. Once you see their belief, that just reinforces yours. And you
It
just do
does.
something. Yeah, and then when you do something else to prove yourself, when I gave my vision board workshop, the first thing I did for my in Arizona, and I'm like, oh my God, so many people are not going to show up. Well, not that many came, but the fact is, those that showed up were so inspired.
Yes, exactly. Even if it's just one.
Exactly, and that's all it takes. And you have to take that positive that person is telling you and feed off of it and nurture yourself with it and never forget it. Because it's not about you, it's about what you can do to help another person. That's what your belief system should be based on. Someone believing in you so you can believe in somebody else to make them a better person.
See, I love that because we have sometimes and that right there is literally the best way that I could think of someone describing how important and vital and key it is for that support system in your life. That right there, just, you emphasize that, and I love it because that's exactly what we need to have because, it's not, it's cliche to say we are our own worst enemy. That's true. We talk down to ourselves sometimes, we talk ourselves out of things sometimes, but in order to believe in yourself, a lot of that has to do with the support system. So, during that time if you're kind of talking down, you got someone that's lifting you up, giving you, and then it's kind of training ourselves to give yourself the words of affirmation. But for me personally, in coming out of that, it was connecting with, like you, that support system, connecting with those that are like-minded, and in also reinforcing it. Yes, you have that support system, but at the end of the night, everybody's sleeping. That's the reality. But then it's reaching out to like what you are offering in your book, having something on your nightstand, having something in your travel bag that you could just whip out, bring it open, and go straight to right there, Chapter 3, Believe, Believe, Believe in Yourself, or move down to my two favorite, Chapter 13 and 14. Chapter 13, What If I Don't Have a Dream or Know What It Is? I know somebody's on the line going, that's me right there. They're leaning in. And then Chapter 14, Never a Mistake, Only an Experience. That right there is deep. Very, very deep. Oh, my gosh. So, so believe in yourself. And that takes the support system. And then having a book like this, that not only inspires, not only empowers you and motivates you to want to step out, to learn, but you actually give, like, the keys, the tools. And in that, which I love. So it's just that combination of everything. So tell me a little bit about those last two chapters. I love that. You're like building up, and then that chapter 13, yes. So like, okay, you read, just that right there. Like, what if you don't have a dream or know what it is? Ooh. And that's how a lot of people are too.
Yeah, that is a whole nother story. I don't know if we can go on, but I want to backtrack because you brought up a very good example that even when we are alone and at night and we're having a bad time, I have to add that I will turn over and open that Bible. And I would say, Lord, speak a verse to me. And I'm telling you, random searching. Or just sometimes I have to just say, okay, I'll pick a chapter and read it tonight. But I'm even telling you random searching. And he will give you the word. And when you can't hear it from someone else, trust me, your answer is there in the Bible too. And you will hit on a verse and it will say, it will just ignite you and says, okay, Lord, you are there for me. I just need to do this, keep it going. So I just wanted to add that too. My book is good and it's based on biblical practices. So that's it. But the powerful one about those that don't think they may have a dream, or what if I don't have a dream or know what it is, I just want to say you may not have the dream because all of us can't be the dreamer. And it's like I said in the front of the book, an architect can be the person drawing the picture. But if he doesn't have builders to build that beautiful piece of architect that he drew on a picture, then guess what? It just remains a painting or a picture. You need other people to build you up. So if you don't have the dream, you are tied to someone who does.
Yes.
And you're supposed to help them with that dream. Because we can all have separate visions. At some point in time, we have to have a team of us to help that vision come into play, to formulate it. So trust me, you are part of a vision. It may not be yours, but I bet you if you think about somebody very, very close to you, you're going to say to yourself, wow, you're right. I know this person wants to achieve this. I know this person wants to write a book. I know this person wants to go to school, and I can help them with them, or I can give them this book, or I can give them encouragement, or something will happen. And you will know that, you know what, it may not be my dream. I still might be on my job. I still might have to do this. But what can I do to help somebody else? And you already know that person. You just don't realize it. Or if a person or persons, or even a thing. I mean, it could be save the children. It could be help the homeless. You have a knack and a passion to do something.
Yes.
You may not be aware of it, and you just got to focus and tunnel in on that. We all have something inside of us that we know we're supposed to be doing, and that's what you will have to know about yourself, that you have a part of it. It may not be in front of you. It may not be so clear, crystal clear, but there is something. Trust me. We all have it. We were born with it. There's a mustard seed that's inside of us since conception that God placed in us to do this. If it's not our dream, then it's a dream to help somebody else.
And it is. Oh, my gosh. I love that. You're inspiring me right now. I'm going to hang up and go, what do I need to work on? But no, that is so powerful. And you're absolutely right, because when you were explaining that, it reminded me of the Aaron to Moses. You know, we all have that skill, we all have the gift, and no one can do what we do. But as far as, like, you know, allowing God to just connect the dots between us and, you know, his will, his way, and just kind of focus on, and greatness is in each one of us. That's biblical. That's biblical, and never a mistake, only an experience. But go ahead.
Like I said, we're obviously going to take this whole hour.
I could be on the phone with you all night. But people, yes, because there's so much in you as well that, woo.
I know, but you know what? I am here at a birthday graduation celebration with my grandson. I'm actually in the car, and this is a great part.
Okay, well, see, and that's how awesome
the
you are.
electronic media, and I want to go in and join them, but I want to do this because there's so many things I want to share with so many people about this book. And if anybody's interested, I'm going to just throw this out there, Christina, if you don't mind, because I just set up something to try to capture if anybody is interested. And I'm also going to offer to your listeners, if the first 25 people do this, and I hope you guys can grab a pen real fast, but it's real simple. If you can text the words, "You can do it," all as one word, no spaces, to phone number 555-888. Let me say it again. You're going to dial 555-888, and in the message part, you're going to put "You can do it," all one word, and press send. And it will send a message, autoresponder, and it'll ask you if you're interested in more information. You can respond yes if you want to be entered in to win the 2 books, and I'm going to take the first 25 people and pick a name from that. And the other option is if you want more info about what I'm saying about the book, about purchasing the book, or whatever, or even about, you know, Dream Steerer service. In time, you can type in info to that same number of 555-888, and I will get back with you hopefully within the week to respond to that as well. But I'm doing that for the first 25 people that actually text that word, that word, "You can do it," to 555-888 right now to get into the drawing for that. And since I'm going inside, I'll say real fast. For my website, all of my information is on my website at www.creativeconsultingdreams.com. just like the word, creativeconsultingdreams.com, and you can find all of my information there. And mainly I'm a Facebook person, so I'm on Facebook as Beverly Brown, Instagram as B Brown One Voice, and Twitter. But Facebook is great because then we can connect all of the other dots together.
Amen. That is so awesome, and thank you so much. Yes, especially for taking your time out and away from your family. We sincerely appreciate that. But before we go, please let them know what is going on next weekend, next Friday night.
Okay, then I'm really going to leave.
Yes, we're going to close out with that.
You don't have to tell. I have to really, really quick tell about this story, but I had already booked. It's going to be my book release June 2nd at this, oh, my God, this beautiful place called BLK Live. It's an outdoor-indoor type setting. It's got a big pool in the middle of the stage, and the ambiance is just incredible. And I had already booked to have my book release, and then management, as I was talking to him, he confirmed my booking, and he said, okay, you can put the word out that you're going to have it. He says, I have the band set up and everything else. He says, well, wait a second. I have a call coming in from California. I need to call you back. I said, great. So I put it out and announced it on Facebook June 2nd at BLK Live, which is in Scottsdale, Arizona. He calls back 3 hours later. He says, young lady, you must be the luckiest person on earth. I said, well, first of all, luck is good, but I just know I'm blessed. What happened?
Amen.
He said, I have been trying to get this singer for the last month or so to confirm her performance. And they called today and said, great, she's available, and she's only available on that same day of your book release. I'm like, you're kidding me. And the artist is, of course, Shantae Moore. Wow. Look at God. Recording artist, famous, well-renowned Shantae Moore will now be at her concert, and I've been blessed to still allow to have my book release in a wonderful reserved cabana area with all my friends that are going to attend. So it's just phenomenal. And I'm just so looking forward to it. I'm so excited. And you want to be there too, Christina. So,
yes, I am. And we will be recording live from Elation Radio. We will be live. So you guys will get to see her beautiful face. You'll get to experience the event. We get to celebrate with her. You've heard a little bit about her tonight. I'm sorry we carried it on a little bit longer, but this was an awesome. Everybody got a glimpse of you, your heart, your love, your incredible testimony. There's more to you. We're definitely going to have a part 2, bring you on. I actually want a couple more people to call in that I've been getting some text messages, so you could actually share a little bit more, have people call in. So right now, yes. So thank you so much. Give your love to to your family. Much love from all of us from Elation Network. Congratulations on your book and your book release, and just continued blessings to you and yours. Much love to everyone else. This is Christina Eve. Thank you so much for listening to Talk the Walk Radio on tonight. Our special interview with Beverly Brown, best-selling author. So please listen to that information again. Reach out to her, touch bases with her, get her book. Much love to you all. God bless.
God bless you all. Good night.
Good night.
An ordinary person, living life on the edge of expectation. Ever since my life took on a new direction, I've been living life contrary to condemnation. Because God, you had mercy on me. You revealed your son in me. Opened my eyes and now I see to live my life more abundantly. I'm walking by faith and not by sight.